found it really difficult to verify my tax info, especially when you're not located in a country which is suitable for you. So what does Google do? They deduct an average or somehow a minimum of 24% of your earnings coming from the US sources. And if you are a creator or a video creator, video producer that actually uploads videos that has a US audience, or you're a creator that has an audience coming from the US or mainly from the US, then these taxes are going to fall on you on a very bad shape. So what you're gonna do in this video, I will show you how you can verify your tax information, whether you are located out of, in fact it's mostly for those located out of the US and mostly too for Africans. So stick to the video because we're back after the intro. So guys, if you're a creator or a YouTube producer or a video uploader on YouTube, or even you have websites or somehow like that, but mostly this is for YouTube creators. So if you're a YouTube creator and you have a US audience, or even if you don't have a US audience, you receive this message in your top bar of AdSense over your earnings in AdSense, over the blue bar of earnings. You receive this right there. You say important. Check if additional tax information is required from you. All YouTube creators and partners are required to submit tax information to ensure any applicable taxes on your payments are accurate. Meaning YouTube has defined a certain amount for taxes you are supposed to pay if you don't submit this tax document. So this amount is 24% at least of the reduction over your earnings coming from US sources. So if you have a targeted audience in the US, if you're a creator that, let's say you're located in Africa and you're a creator that uploads video for US audience, then these taxes are going to fall on you very badly. So YouTube is going to get 24% of your earning coming from the US, which will give you little revenue per month, which you don't want that. So you're gonna receive this message, and if you're located in Africa, wherever the country you're located in Africa, for me I'm located in Cameroon and I succeeded to deal on with this. In the start, the country, whether the country of your AdSense is in Africa, in your African country, and then your YouTube channel is located in another country, or the channel of your YouTube channel is located in the US, Germany, any country outside, because the YouTube partner program isn't available for some countries in Africa. So what some creators do is they choose another country out of Africa which they know it accepts YouTube partner program, such as the US or any European country. So once you receive this, you're gonna click on this manage tax info. On the next screen, you're gonna see right here, you have to select between the two forms, or you have to show you are a US citizen or not. So if you are a US citizen on the radio, you select the radio button, which is non-US citizen, and then you're going to be shown a W8BN tax form or a W9 tax form. So you're going to choose a W8 tax form because this is the most used, and obviously it's mostly for people, non-business entities. So what you're gonna do here is you check that, and on the next screen you're gonna see the W/8BN tax form. So make sure you write on your name. Right here you see name of individual, you write the name, and then doing business as, if you represent someone into a business, or if you have a name called it, or maybe if you're an entrepreneur or a manager or somehow like that, you're gonna enter who you are doing the business as in this form. Though it is optional, you can just leave it empty. For me, I leave it empty. So you enter your name and then your country of citizenship. So this is where this stuff is going to play really seriously. So if you're located in Cameroon or Nigeria or any country where the taxes, the US tax is going to the YouTube will deduct an amount of not less than 24% of the taxes, because these countries actually don't have a treaty with the US that makes the taxes to be annulled. So any country that doesn't have a treaty with the US, obviously automatically the taxes are going to be higher. In some countries it's going to be less, some will go to 3%, and for the countries that have treaty with the US, they're going to have a 0% reduction of other earnings coming from the US sources. So what you do here is, once a year you try to get someone overseas, someone located, if you're in Africa, you try to locate someone overseas, someone maybe in the United States or in Germany, somewhere like that. You try getting his tax info, and if possible you could do some partnership, which you're gonna give him a certain amount of money when your earnings will come, or you just do a one-time payment for him to provide you this tax document. So what you do here is, once you get someone overseas, let's say you get someone from Germany or some other country in Europe, Portugal, or anyone. So you take Germany, and then where you go and see in the name of the individual, that's where you enter the person's name, the person name found on that tax document, not your name on your AdSense account, or not your name, your real name. You enter the name of the person found on the tax document, and then right here you leave this doing business as empty, and then here in the country of citizenship you choose the country. If the person that provides the tax document is located in Germany or US, you put Germany right here, because we've not selected US as a country in the previous form. So we're gonna select here Germany, and you scroll up, you're gonna see this. You'll be asked a foreign TIN, that's tax identification number, foreign tax identification number. So this is where you're gonna enter the tax identification number, usually in digits and in letters. Most often, sometimes it's completely in digits. So you're gonna enter this tax information, this tax number. This is what Google is going to use to verify the document authenticity. So you enter the tax identification number right there, and then where you see US ITN or SSN, you leave it empty because it is optional. So this is the most important right here. Alright, on the next place you need to provide your address. So this section here where you see country/region of residence, you select the country of the person that provided you the tax information. So that is the country which you selected before. Make sure you put it right here for the document to compile. Let's not be somehow suspicious, because Google is really strict in verifying these documents. Please enter the things correctly. And then in the address line you enter the person's address. Address line 2, you can leave it empty if it doesn't have two addresses. And then on the next part you're going to see tax treaty. So here you see, are you claiming a reduced rate of withholding under a tax treaty? There's an option, a rated option saying no, another one saying yes. Okay, you see in the option no, US tax law may impose a 30% withholding tax on payments that are considered US source income. This tax may be reduced or eliminated for any payee that qualifies under the relevant tax treaty. So if you selected a country that has a treaty with the US, or if you're following a country that has a treaty with the US, so I suggest you've gotten some information, or you've gotten tax document from someone overseas or abroad if you're in Africa. So what you're gonna do here is you select yes right here. It's a resident of the country claiming treaty with the US. So this list of countries that have treaty with the US is really small. So not all countries have treaty with the US. You should note that. And here you're gonna select yes. On the next screen you see you'll be shown the document preview. This is how your document will be generated. Review the PDF and confirm your information. So what you do here is you click on this PDF, and then you're gonna check if everything has been entered successfully, and then you check here, I confirm that I have reviewed the generated tax document to the best of my knowledge and believe they are true, correct and complete. On the next screen you will be asked to verify your signature with the full name. So please again once more enter the name of the person which the tax document is having in there. So you enter the name of the person that is found on the tax document. Don't forget, enter it in capital letter. That's going to be considered as a signature. And then here, are you the person listed in the signature section? I will always advise you to choose this first option. Yes, I am the person listed in the signature section, and I'm completing this from my own behalf. So you choose that, and then you click on this blue next button right there. And then here you're going to see activities and services performed in the US on the next screen. Activities and services. And then here you see below that you see has the individual or entity identified in the tax identification section performed any activities and services for Google within the US. You're gonna choose yes if you've been receiving payments from Google. So you choose this wisely, and then you say yes. So in my case, I choose yes because I've been receiving payment from Google, though since I have websites which have been approved by Google AdSense, so I've received payments previously, so I choose yes. So you choose this if you just new, if you've been receiving or you've been performing activity within the year, because obviously you're gonna have a source that has been coming from the US. AdSense is a product of YouTube, of Google, and Google is found in the US. So what to do here is when you select yes, and then status change affidavit. So here you see, are you providing tax info for a new or existing payment profile that hasn't received payments, or an existing payment profile that has previously received payment? So if you have previously received payment, you're gonna select right here on this little button right down there. You see I am providing tax info for a new or existing payment profile that has received payment before. So you select that. There will be shown two options. If your account is new, you select I've new and I've never received payment. So these options are two: existing or new that has received payment before, and the second is new that has never received payment before. So if you've received payment before from Google AdSense or something concerned you choose this: I have received a payment before with the new or existing AdSense account. And then if you've never received payments from Google before, then you're gonna select no, I've never received payments before. And then here is just a list of the countries cheating in the US. So you see there are few, and each country right here, this is not the complete list, each country right here on this drop down is having a certain amount of, in fact it's having a certain treaty with the US. So some of them aren't that 0% accurate, 0% treaty which you have to pay. So some countries right here are having treaty with the US, but they don't have the taxes are not that, how can I put it, the taxes are not, so the taxes for certain countries here with the US are to be paid in a certain amount, smaller amount, or it has been reduced obviously for all these countries on this drop down. They have been reduced by to a certain amount. So for some countries you're gonna see the taxes have reduced to 30% to 3%, pardon, some have reduced to 10%, and then some have reduced to 0%. You find that with few countries here. So you're gonna choose the country which the document authenticated, which the document is located from, or the documents you've gotten from. You choose the country of those documents, and then right here in the next screen you see, once you choose that, you submit the document. Google is going to ask you to upload proof of the address right here. You see, you'll say in review, and then you ask you some additional documents are required if you previously submitted documents. We couldn't verify your information. You may be subjected to the maximum withholding rate, or payments may be delayed until we receive your complete tax information. So if you don't provide the complete tax information accurately here, they're going to delay your payment, or they might not even send it at all. So what to do here is you verify this, and then you start uploading a tax ID, a proof. The various proof you can upload here is the driver's license, passport, taxpayer certificate, other government ID such as the ID card, and responsible written explanation. Okay, so what you see here is the next step you're gonna take here, because if you are in Africa and then you're at the country of your AdSense is in Africa, and then you're using the tax info that's from overseas or abroad, in Europe or America, anywhere outside there, then you'll be asked to provide an ID proof. So what I did here is I provided the proof of the ID card of the person which I use as documents. So that's what you're going to do, and then once you do that, you see your account is going to be in review. Your account will be in review on the next screen. So you're gonna see Google is going to say current withholding rate 30%. This rate applies until your form is approved. So they'll review this document maximum 48 hours, and then they'll give you a reply. If the documents are that accurate and true, then you're gonna receive a quick good reply. So for most people, if you submit documents that aren't that, let me say, that don't comply with or that are not legal, then the documents are going to be rejected. But I'm going to beg of you, please be straight and let it be Google, because these guys are really serious in this part. So you see, in review, what you do is to wait for some hours, obviously for some hours, and then they're going to send you a mail that your document has been submitted and now it is under review. And then when you come to your AdSense, you come and see here in review everywhere. Okay, so once your documents have been reviewed, you're going to see right here and approved, or they'll send you a mail that your documents have been approved. And then you come right here in your AdSense dashboard, you come and see status approved here, and then you see the form. Also, you see the bills, taxes for you claimed right here, other copyright, WHT rate 0% right here, that's the tax one. So the country which I selected, the motion picture and TV WHT rate is still at 30% of taxes. So depending on your country, the taxes may apply. The taxes will be different for the country select, or the taxes will be the country which you submitted the tax info for. So, and then right here you see services WHT rate 0%, and here 0%. So these services here right here includes AdSense, which I will be deducted 0% of the earnings I earn from AdSense coming from the US sources. So guys, this is how you submit your document, and then you see proof documents right here. You see I submitted the ID document in PDF form. You'll be asked to submit just one. In fact, it's just one image or one document you submit. So if you're submitting ID documents, then I'll ask you to scan them, and then I'll put it in a PDF format then before you upload it to Google. And then they'll verify it and send you a mail that your stuff has been confirmed successfully. So what do we do in this tutorial? I showed you how you can verify your tax information if you're located in a country in Africa that doesn't have tax treaty with the US. So if you're located in a country in Africa just like Cameroon, Nigeria, or any other country that doesn't have tax info, and you submit tax information of your country itself, then you will be deducted at least 24% over your earnings if they're from the US sources. So if you're a creator that has an audience of the US, then this is going to be unfortunate for you, because it's going to deduct a huge amount of your earnings eventually. So I'll always seek you to look for documents that are you find someone out of your country, out of Africa, in Europe or in America, which he can send you his documents or his tax documents, obviously, to show Google that he pays taxes over there. So he's just sending you the tax document, tax identification number, and the address plus the country, and you enter as I showed you. And then what you need to do next year, as I forgot, so what you do here is Google, before they accept this document, and then if you're choosing a country that is not the country of your AdSense account, and then you're using the document of another person, then you have to change your name on your AdSense account to the name of the person that owns the tax document, to show that everything is in line, to show everything is just straightforward and in line. So Google is really strict in this, as I said. Make sure you take out the steps, and then you verify your information as I showed you. I just took screenshots because I cannot submit a new form. But submit a new form, the actual form which I've submitted and which is already approved will be annulled. So I can't annul this. That's why I took some screenshots to just show you the detailed steps, the screenshot of the steps to follow to verify this tax information. So don't forget, you change the name of your AdSense account in the name of the person which you're using this tax information, and then you follow out this video. Follow the video to be straight in line, and you follow the video to know how you can do to submit your tax information without any problem. And then before we go, please guys, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on this video, and share with me if you've succeeded to submit your tax form, because this is really an annoying issue, an annoying problem over YouTube creators that don't have this tax information. If you submit a tax information that is from a country that doesn't have treaty with the US, then unfortunately for you, you're gonna be deducted taxes which may be not less than 3%. So make sure you check out someone overseas that's gonna help you out with this. This is really an important case. It's really important. Obviously you can change this anytime you want if you got documents, but if you don't have the documents, you can use the one of your country, and then you'll be deducted an amount of taxes every month. And then once you find a new document, a new tax document that's from oversight, then you come and use it right here to submit a new form. It's going to automatically cancel the one which you've already submitted. So that's how this stuff works. So no more stuff that you need to cancel your AdSense account because your account is in the country which the taxes are going to be reduced to a maximum level. So no more cancelling of your account. I've showed you how you can verify your account, because the country of my AdSense account is in Cameroon, and I've used document coming from overseas, from Germany. I've used tax information coming over from Germany, and I did exactly what I showed you in this video to get approved. So it isn't that difficult. That's how you're gonna do with it before you get approved document, before you get your documents approved by AdSense, and you earn your money as it is supposed to be earned in the right way. So guys, we've come to the end of our video, and I'll say to you to subscribe, always like and share, and also comment below if you've submitted your documents successfully and if you bypass all the steps without any problem. Make sure you follow the video till the end, because that's the only way you're going to understand everything you've shown in the video. So we'll see you in our next video.